Hello and welcome to Gardening at 58 North. In this video I'd like to show you what you can do to your mint plant if it's starting to look really tired during the middle of summer, and how to make it nice and fresh again so you can use it for mint tea and whatever you like to use a mint for. So this is a good example of what your mint plant might look like in the middle of the summer. Some of it might be very leggy and tall, other bits might be completely dead. Some bits like this might have some of its leaves missing. This one, for example, has been eaten by slugs and caterpillars, so it's looking really quite poor at the moment. And the other ones might just be kind of like a little bit yellowish like this and just quite weak. Now the thing with mint is it's a really tough plant. It's almost bomb-proof, but over the course of the summer the leaves will get tougher, they'll get attacked by insects and things, and they're really not that fresh anymore, and they're not as nice to eat. And they can also be covered in aphids and things. So what you can do with the mint plant is you can cut it back all the way to the ground, and then what it will do is it will send up lots of new shoots, and those new shoots will be nice and green and they'll be really good for eating again. So the mint has some really thick fleshy roots, so even though you're taking all the top growth off, there's actually a lot underground inside it, and all the energy from those runners that it has, it was just like thick fat roots with a lot of energy stored in them, will then throw up lots of fresh growth. So all you need is some scissors or a pair of secateurs, and all you have to do is go and cut your mint right back down to the ground. Don't worry about damaging it or anything, it's a tough plant, you can just hack it right back. Just taking every single stem out, because you don't need these old stems anymore. So once you've removed all the top layer of foliage, you'll just be left with something like this, just a few stems. What you want to do now is give it a bit of a feed, just to get it going again, because it's probably quite tired as it's been growing all summer, and that will encourage it to put on lots of new leaves, especially if you put in a feed that is high nitrogen. And what I'm going to do with this one, actually, I'm going to take it inside, and I'm just going to set it up with a time lapse so you can see how much growth it puts on after it's had this kind of treatment. So there you are, that's how you look after your mint if it's looking quite straggly. As I say, mint's really tough and it'll just keep coming up with lots of new fresh healthy shoots. So this is now 3 weeks in total that it's been growing, maybe 3.5 weeks, and as you can see, loads of healthy lush growth, lots of lovely mint. You can make lots of nice mojitos or mint sauce or whatever you want, any cooking you want with the mint. So there you are, that's how you can get your mint changed from really straggly and horrible looking to a lovely, nice lush plant.